Good morning, Tyler. I'm looking over your stats here. I'm not sure what you're trying to use for videos. It takes forever. But the product that I use is from TechSmith. It's called Snagit. I like it because I can snag images that I see and things I like. I can just clip them right away. So again, check it out, Snagit. I think it's like 50 bucks. But it shares everything to YouTube. That's what I do these videos on to send to you. And it's really, really super easy. So anyway, yeah, exactly. You're going to kill these three ad sets that you have right here. They're no good. Now remember, the the pond is huge. So when you say how many times do we try a relaunch before we give up on a particular ad set combo, give up on it, yeah, we really don't. We don't give up on the combo. I mean, sometimes we can also throw in a mix of 2 to 5%. You know, you could do throw in a couple of them every now and again, testing a bigger audience. You could test different interests. Maybe you've thrown the poll out many times with a certain particular interest group. That being the case, you're just going to go ahead and maybe change up the interests and try that, because that's a different kind of fishing. You know, like let's say we threw the poll 3 times on one interest, like an interest combo you had and it sucked. Then that interest combo doesn't like what you're trying to give it. So you would change the interest and then throw the poll out again. The 1% customer list and stuff like that, it's pretty huge. It's like millions. So we can constantly keep casting out and see if we can find something there. Secondly, we're always looking to increase CTRs. That's the biggest thing, because if we're only getting a 5% click-through rate, we're getting half the clicks we would if we had a 12% click-through rate, right? So we're also looking at that. The one here you said 2 times 1, O1 BR, O1 mobile. It's hard for me to see what is what on your labeling thing, so you might need to come up with something a bit more. I mean, you know what it means, I just don't. But if it previously meant 4 sales, and no matter what the ad spend and the money you made back from the 4 spends, if you're still in positive ROI, just be patient, leave it alone. Okay, once you start going negative ROI, then we start talking about this. Let me look through your screenshots. First of all, the first thing that jumps out at me is this ad set here, S1. Lifetime spend 54, and it's a $25 budget, so I'm not sure if this is one that's been increased. So from 26th to the 28th, it's done 4 sales at 1358. So this one, and look at the CTR, is 16.25. So when you get stuff like this, you need to really start looking at it. You can see it shining. This one's got an awesome CTR too. So we need to kind of look inside these ad sets and see exactly what the creators were using, and the fact that they really like this. Now, I'm not sure if this is one that we duplicated or what we did, because I don't know your numbering. And it looks like it is a duplication. And possibly the $25 budget, you've been increasing it. I'm not really sure. Or you did a 25 and then a 26, or that's what I'm not sure. And it's hard when you're not cutting a video. But 13.58 cents a conversion, and I think I looked over on your S1 here. Let me go look over here. So your ad spend is $54. These are the kind of info I need to see. And the S1 is right here. No, which one was it? S1, this one here. You got $227.05, so that was massive, right? So you got, from that one ad set alone, $227. That's massive. That's like 300% ROI. So this one is screaming out at you, do something with me. That being said, this would be a definite candidate to be duplicated. So I would look in here at the creatives, which I can't see because we're not looking at the video. And I would see if this is just one image we picked out for this duplication, which should have been, because we don't duplicate with dynamic creative. So we've maybe found an image that they like. So this image in this copy is working. If that be the case, you use the same information here, and you're going to launch 3 ad sets, identical, with the same creative here. So we're going to duplicate this one 3 times, okay? Yes, you were correct on the ones to kill. Just kill them, relaunch them. You know, that's an easy thing. Some of these other ones, this one is a great CTR. This one here, maybe this is a duplication too of another one. But cost per purchase is not that great, and it's ran for 2 days. So if this is a duplication, if it didn't make a sale on the first day, it should have been killed. But if it did, and you're on the second day and it's not doing anything right now, the CTRs is massive, which possibly is the same CTR as this. So these CTRs are awesome. This one, I would basically, sometimes I would do this. I would try and take these images here, this CTR, and I would just use it on one of the recasts. I would take a recast and say, you know what, I'm going to definitely use this image. And if this one is different than this one, I would use this one and this one because I know they're both good if they're different images. And I would use the copy and everything in a new dynamic. So you're trying to pull out all your best winning stuff, put it in dynamics and go fishing with it, right? It's not good enough to duplicate because it's only one sale, and at 56.15 a sale is not good. So I would actually kill this one. It's not a good one because if I look at your mobile S2, give me a second. Mobile S2 right here. It's only a $29 sale, so it's a negative. So also kill that one, right? This one down here is okay. It's only 31, and that is BRB2-2. So let me go check that out. It's been running 2 days. BRB-2. BRB-2. This one, I believe. No. Let me see. Your numbering kills me. Where is it? 2B-2. Okay. BRB 2B-2 right here, 14.29. So it's only $29, almost break even. So I wouldn't touch that one, right? That's that screen. Okay, this one is definitely showing all potential here. And then we go down to the next one. Okay, these are the ones that you're saying. Let's see, not bad CTR. This one here. 26, that's a duplication. I think we were just on that one, or maybe not. I'm not sure with the numbering. I don't think we were. Okay, so it's $56. Again, massive CTR, so let me see. I think we were. Yeah, we were. Okay. We talked about that one already. These ones are okay. 2 days, 2 days. These are like duplications. So if this 0.2 is a duplication, or if this is a recast, I'm not sure on your it looks like a recast. Yeah, if a recast goes out 2 days, no good, get rid. Okay, CTRs are a little bit better. So we're always looking at the CTRs too. We're trying to pull in all the images with the high CTRs. We're trying to bring those into the new ad sets that we're relaunching, and we're working on copy because the higher the numbers, the better the clicks, right? That's where it starts. Then we start on the conversion rate coming from the landing page to the offer, which yours is good. Then we start looking at how order form impressions. I posted this. And remember, we're working at a funky time here because of New Year, but it doesn't matter because you're collecting data at all times. All right, so overall, I think you're on the right track. Just don't stress it. You know, I'm not sure what the actual ROI is. It's better if you give me a report with the actual ad spend on ad set and then the ROI or the purchases, and then show me the ROAS. I know you can't show it in your report, but you can show it on a little line item like this. Show me. That being said, maybe you can get TechSmith Snagit because this takes me maybe 5 minutes to render once I'm ready. I don't think you can use Zoom to do recording. I know some of the people use some free stuff, but I don't use free because I think it's shit. Excuse my French. So again, we've definitely got something here. I don't know if you've done anything with it yet, but you should have done it. Okay, this one here is really good. So we need to definitely duplicate this, and hopefully it's just one copy and one everything. I think it's one that we sent out there. right? So if that's the case, this one we need to definitely duplicate. It looks like it's good. I mean, look at it, 13.58, 16.25 CTR, 6.67 link click-through rate. It's awesome, and probably it's crushing it. So let's go look and see if I can see what the other numbers are like. So O1A S1, O1A S1. Let me see, O1A S1. It's right here at the top, right here. See here? Yeah, massive 25% conversion rate, $1.47 a click. Earnings per click, you're averaging about 280. So you got hops per order form 20, a little high. 5 order form impressions, order form impression 16, initial order form impression 8. All these numbers are good. You can see the action in here. And then it realistically, $1.47 or 280. And this ad set is, I can't see this cost per click yet, so let me see. I think it's this one. 25 cents, right? So you're crushing it. This one's got everything written on it. Might have found a little gold one here. All right. Anyway, sorry to go on a bit, but it's hard to look at multiple images at one time. So hopefully you can get this TechSmith Snagit that I use because it's awesome. I have it on all my computers, and hopefully that makes sense to you. So take action. Don't give up. Keep plugging away, because remember, at all times you're pulling data, and if you're pulling data almost kind of breaking even around that area, it's awesome. All right. So good job, buddy. Hope you keep me posted. Don't leave this on the long term. I know that your lifetime screenshot here, you've got here that you've got $50 per purchase, 33. See, this one's kind of starting to get up there. Here's our glorious one. These two are great thus far. The only thing negative about them is the CTRs. I like the CTRs here better on the top than I do on the bottom. So eventually, if these are some of our recasts, we may need to start looking at the copy and trying to mimic something out of these. You really got to look at the data. You really got to look at it. And you got to start pulling it together and trying to make a combination of that to use for the recast. Okay? All right. Hope it makes sense. I'll talk to you soon.